before we leave or before we finish the meeting. Next on our agenda, we have Dr. Ghosh Sugata, and he's with us here. He's an Indian microbiologist and researcher, currently an associate professor in the Department of Microbiology at RK University. He's also a visiting professor at Kestaf University, Thailand. He's highly cited, or he has thousands of citations for the work in nanomedicine, cancer, diabetes, microbial, metabolism, biomediation, and related fields. He has been recognized multiple times amongst the world's top 2% scientists, and he has authored numerous papers, books, chapters, and also papers. So Dr. Ghosh, you're welcome. You're highly welcome for your speech.
Am I audible? Can you hear me clearly? Okay. So let me share my slide. Can you see the full screen?
Yes.
Okay. So, first of all, I would like to congratulate all stakeholders of PASH for this auspicious occasion of launch. And I'm really happy that this materialized and we are witnessing this historic moment. And I thank Mr. Pius for inviting me to talk on this auspicious occasion. I would like to take this opportunity to tell you that I also share something with Africa. My mother tongue is Bengali, and Bengali is one of the honorary language of Sierra Leone. So I have some connection with Africa. Also, where we are present today, from where we are seeing this historic occasion, where Mr. Pius is also there, I am also here. This is Gujarat. Gujarat has a place called Jambur, and Jambur is the only place in India where the Indian citizens have an East African gene. So when you go to those people, they speak Indian language, but they look same. They have everything similar to Africa. So that's why Jambur is called mini Africa. Although it is means everyone who is staying over there, they are all Indian citizens. They speak Indian language, but they have complete the gene pool of East Africa. So maybe Mr. Pius can arrange a tour to Jambur with all the African students who are studying in RK University, and you will be fascinated. You'll feel like you are at home. You are back home. It's just 4 hours from here.
Yes.
So with this, and I would like to give a small talk where I won't take too much time about popularizing science from bench to community. Now, whatever science we are doing, that is that is limited to our lab, that is limited to our university, but how we can bring it to the community. So that is very important, and PASH can play a very important role in this aspect. So first of all, science is having a lot of adventures. Somehow this is lost. When we have come to our classroom teaching, students just go, they attend lectures, they give exams, and they feel boring about science. So they feel that science is all about lots of concepts, topics, giving exams, and it is very difficult. But we should promote the adventures of science in learning, in imaginations, to make this young mind more innovative. They should be more imaginative, and they should be able to discover, they should be able to explore much newer things that is yet to be given to science. So PASH can play a very important role over here, where they not only educate and bring informations that are available to the internet to the people or the students, but they have much more to do to means make or motivate the students to discover new things, to imagine. So group discussions and these small frugal innovations can play a very important role. So what we are doing over here, we are trying to make the students understand that what are the scopes, what they can do after learning biology. Not only microbiology, biotechnology, but as a whole life sciences or biology, how people can do, how people can use them in the community. So these are numerous career aspects that people can do. So if there are any students in Africa who are really willing to know more about biology or microbiology and then take advanced training on medicine, agriculture, then pathology and different things. So do let them know that we have very good courses over here. They can come and attend these courses. They can do internship in leading hospitals, industries, pharmaceutical companies. And after they go back to Africa, then they can open their own company or other units where they can serve the community. So that is how people can get benefited from our university. So I welcome all students and even faculties for any exchange programs to come and visit RK University to make most out of it. Next is newer experiments. Now Africa, if you know, as you know, Africa is a house, a treasure house of different types of animals. Now lots of hybridization experiments are going on throughout the world. So one of the hybridization experiment, as you can see, is the lion and the tiger, and when they hybridize, they form liger. So people study all these things in textbook, but there are no scope that student can see them in real. But definitely, PASH can motivate the students or make some arrangement so that student can see these things in real. So here you can see a liger. So we only in whole world, if you see, there are few ligers that are remaining. And I am so passionate of science that not only in books, why I should see a liger in books, why not in real life if it exists? So I think PASH can make a real impact to the students by making these innovative animals means available to them. They can come, they can touch, and they can see what are happening. Similarly, not only this, but for animal husbandry, the cows, the goats, the buffaloes, the chickens, there are a lot of things. We have a very different kind of black breed of chicken that is called Karak. Chickens can be introduced to Africa, and African community get maximum available or nutrient from these black chickens. Even their bones are black, their eggs are black, they have a lot of iron contents. And people suffering from anemia or any other disease, they can get lots of benefits from these black chickens. Similarly, another new innovative thing, we all eat fishes, and this is a fish called tilapia. A person who is getting a burn, 90-degree burn, third degree burn, or 90% burn, that is third degree burn, those person, they do not die of these burn wounds, they die of the infections. So now Brazil has introduced the fish skin as bandages. So they have sterilized these fish skins, and these fish skins are converted to bandages, and these bandages slowly peel off as the newer skin slowly grow up. So these can be a very good protecting things. So small innovations, these are called frugal innovations, and you can make a big difference in the healthcare sectors. So these kind of guidances, we are always there to give you and motivate the new entrepreneur to take up new advantages to make up the healthcare sector or health benefits to the population of Africa. Now, in microbiology, we have a thing called microbial art. So we isolate the bacteria, and then you can see all these plates have so many different types of bacteria with so many different types of pigments. These pigments can be isolated, they can be used as food additives, they can be used as antioxidant, they can be used as anti-cancer compounds for healthcare sectors. At the same time, the Federation of European Microbiological Society (FEMS) every year they celebrate International Microorganism Day and Microbial Art. So people can get this scholarship, and African students can visit Europe to present their ideas, to present these skills. So all those who are doing microbiology over here, I will suggest, I'll urge Mr. Pius to motivate them, motivate the African students so that they take part. And African Europe gives full fellowship, full funding, that they will give all money they want for travel, for visa, for accommodation, and for presentation in any European country. So this is one of the most important thing, that people who are carrying their career, or they're pursuing their career in microbiology, they can make available, they can make maximum output of this particular fellowship. Applied microbiology, different types of microbes that we are using in day-to-day life, they can apply in environment, textiles, biomedicals, cosmetics, and sensors. Similarly, chemistry students can also make maximum output. So I'll just give you an example. This is called black plum. This is called black plum or blackberry in India. Now, one of my student, she ate this blackberry and her tongue became indigo, or this violet in color. Coincidentally, she ate a lemon and the tongue became yellow in color. So she came up with an idea. Yes, sir, can we use this pigment of this plum as an indicator, since it is changing its color in the low pH? And she was the first person, an undergraduate student, just imagine an undergraduate student, she was the first person to create a veg indicator, a vegetable based indicator. Otherwise, we use litmus, we use methyl orange, we use different types of chemical indicators. And Africa and India, we are the worst sufferers of the chemical pollution. So why using chemicals if we have the vegetable indicators? You have so many different types of flowers, you have so many different types of fruits. So you can isolate the pigment and develop some vegetable based indicators, so that the student can get maximum benefit of new ideas from these new ideas. Okay? So we can motivate as a members of PASH, we can motivate, and it is our responsibility to motivate, to encourage the young minds to take up new ideas, not only the bookish knowledge, what new we can contribute to science. That is more important. So these are some of the books that I have written, and we are heavily working on the nanobiotechnology, different aspects of nanobiotechnology in medicine, nanobiotechnology in agriculture, nanobiotechnology in different types. So with this, I just end up, and I thank again Mr. Pius for inviting me for today's occasion. And these are the students, see, these are students who are making maximum benefit from the scholarships. She is getting Student Startup Innovation Policy Scholarship. These two students, they just cleared the CSIR and they're getting huge amount of fellowship for doing their research. She just got a fellowship to go to Abu Dhabi and present her research. So we have lots of such kind of fellowships in our university, and those students who are really motivated and aspiring to take up their career in life sciences, in biology, or different other fields, they are most welcome. We are waiting for you at RK University, India. So let's make up a difference and let the friendship between India and Africa live long. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ghosh, for such great ideas and motivating the youth in such a way, and proving or showing us that it can really be possible for us to engage ourselves and start on all these innovations. Thank you so much. I call upon my co-modulator,